Hello, everyone. Welcome to GBR Weekly for what is known as Tillman Week.
That's right.
Brad Morris, Jason Burkeen.
In the house.
And games tomorrow night, Jay.
Yeah, that's right. Can't wait. I'm fired up.
And it's at Paducah, right?
That's right, yeah. At Paducah, Tillman.
Odd year is at Tillman, even years are at Mayfield.
Hey, I'm going to tell you something. And Mayfield's ready. Mayfield's ready.
We absolutely, I know we're not even going to talk, we're not even talking about last week. We're already talking about Tillman. But I believe we absolutely can win this game.
Yeah.
We absolutely can win this game. This is not a situation where people say, well, Mayfield cannot win this game. Mm-hmm. I don't know there's ever that situation, but for sure, I think we're better than last year.
Oh, definitely. And, there was just some minor things at the last, game against Christian County that we need to work on. I mean, there was some calls, like we, pass interference and stuff like that, and maybe jumped a few times, but that was the second game of the year, and we got to be ready to roll. I know that Paducah Tillman's going to bring the wood. Crow's going to be on his P's and Q's. He's going to, play good.
Right.
But it's like everything's just shaping up. I mean, this is a heavyweight bout. Talked to some guys from Paducah Tillman earlier in the week, and then also from Mayfield. I mean, this is the showdown. 2 unbeatens so far, and it's just one of them things where you're going to have to play your A game to get out of this, you know what I'm saying, right. With the win. And I think Mayfield, we're just going to keep getting better every week. It's going to be a close one. I'm not saying that we're going to blow them out or anything, but, yeah, Mayfield's going to get the W Friday night at McWright Field.
Okay. Man, I love the way you're talking. I know that Paducah Tillman's ranked number 1 in Class 4A, and Mayfield's ranked number 3 in Class 2A. Mm-hmm. But I mean, usually that doesn't matter. The rankings don't matter in the Mayfield
this early.
And especially in the rivalry game.
Yeah.
Like it is the second oldest rivalry in the state. And according to who you're reading or looking at or talking to, last one I heard was Mayfield has a 53-48 lead in the series with 10 ties. And so Mayfield is up by 5. Tillman has won the last 2 after losing 17 in a row, and they were glad that was over with, and we were sick that it was over with.
Well, they said they had to make it rain, you know what I'm saying?
But I'm with you. I think it just it comes down to, and it always comes down to this: who can make the least amount of mistakes, and mistakes meaning turnovers, or we've seen our share of stupid penalties, in this game. Penalties that did not need to be committed and it had an impact on the game. So who can minimize those things? It all plays into it, and it's going to be I anticipate it to be a packed house over at McWright Stadium.
Yeah, everybody needs to travel, and they need to get there a little early because last time we were there, you had to do it on a Go Fan, and then your tickets are there, and something about the internet connection, wasn't good or bad, something, and people couldn't even do their, it was wild, but anyway, it's crazy.
Our live stream struggled. I mean, it was almost non-existent because of the internet issues at the stadium.
I ended up having to do it on my phone.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember that now.
That's why this bicep's bigger than this one, because I was holding it up the whole time.
So, anyway.
Hey, but, let's go back a little bit last week. We got the stats for last week. Go ahead and let's go ahead and run down the Christian County Mayfield stats. Okay. And then we've got the combined stats. We want to say thank you to Jay Jones for giving them. He's a hard worker.
Yeah.
Man,
Jay and Trevor Jones.
Yeah. So Trevor's helping him. But appreciate it.
As far as from last week's game, the stats are a little misleading for a 55-0 win because Mayfield never had to go very far to score. Mm-hmm. They kept getting the ball way down deep in Christian County territory. So it turns out that Mayfield total yards gained, Mayfield 290, Christian County 191. Rushing, Mayfield had 123. Christian County had 109. They had a hard runner. Harris was a hard runner.
Yeah.
2 yards lost to rushing, and Christian County lost 24 yards in that. So I'm not even going to worry about the net. Total yards passing is what I'm trying to get to. 167 yards passing for Mayfield, 82 yards passing for Christian County, and they switched quarterbacks. They switched from to a young man named Johnson, and I thought he did a good job. Mm-hmm. And so total net offense, Mayfield 288, Christian County 167. Mayfield scored 2 by rush, 2 by pass, and
kickoff.
No, I'm sorry. Wrong. First downs. Mayfield had 4. That's what I'm saying. It was misleading because we didn't really need a lot of first downs. 2 by rush and 2 by pass, and they had 13, and they ran up and down the field and couldn't get in the end zone.
They couldn't, and great job by our defense there, stopping on
turnovers
on the 1-inch line.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right. I mean, they did. They had it on like the 1-inch line.
Literally.
It seemed like, and so Mayfield fumbled once, lost it. They fumbled 4 times, lost 3 of them. Mayfield never punted in the game. They had 2 punts for an average of 24 yards. Mayfield had 6 penalties for 58 yards, and they had 5 penalties for 40 yards. And one of those penalties against Mayfield was wasn't it a pass interference?
Definitely one of them was. I don't know. We might have had more than that, but we just got to clean up the mistakes, because this game that's coming up Friday against the Tillman Tornadoes, I mean, we're going to have to play good offense, defense, line, everything. But what's the combined? Or are you done with that? Or
yeah. You want me to go to the
okay. We're going to do the combined yards that we've acquired or whatever, passing, receiving, for the whole year so far with just 2 games. Let's see if you can see that.
Okay. Wow. Writing is small. Josiah for the year right now has 17 carries for 143 yards. Next to him is Malik Kirby with 4 carries for 54 yards. So not bad. Josiah's averaging 141 yards a game. So not bad. At 8.3 yards a carry. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take that tomorrow night for sure. There's so many different, and I love this. There's so many different guys that have caught a pass. I mean, it's so evenly distributed. That is. I mean, you got Malik with 7 catches, and I'm trying to. Will with 4 catches. Jalal with 3 catches. Josiah with 3 catches. The writing's so small, it's hard.
That's
for me
okay.
to say. Yeah.
But basically, it was good. We try to do it. Try to give everybody some stats there. But like you said before, our receiving core is 8 to 10 guys, different guys receiving. And doing great things on offense. I mean, Malik came into the game as quarterback. And what did he do? Faked the handoff, great blocking up front. He took it, found the hole, and did what he did and made the touchdown. We also, on the 3rd string guys, which is Sawyer, and it was like 3rd down and 7 late in the game. Threw it to Anderson Smith, and I'm going to tell you something.
Man, you got to talk about it.
If you have not seen that play,
that's exactly right.
Go back and look in the 4th quarter. Sawyer threw it to Anderson and let him basically paint a masterpiece of how you weave back and forth. And, hey, he's fast, but guess what? There were some guys that had the angle, but it's not necessarily how fast you are, but it's what you got in here and how to cut back.
He did
and
so
that's
great.
Textbook.
Yeah,
I'm saying that because Anderson Smith, I mean, hey, I give it to him. That dude, you can hear it in our voice. We were yelling. I mean,
well,
fantastic.
One other play that deserves that kind of watch. You also got to look up Ashton Flint caught the ball and was not going to be kept out of the end zone.
Actually, I remember that.
He ran over all kinds of people
to get in.
Yeah.
So so them 2 plays, I mean, fantastic. But Anderson doesn't. That's why I was saying something about Anderson, because Anderson really don't see the field as much as maybe Flint does. Because Flint's, man, he's doing fantastic, having a great year so far. But it's just like you've got these guys that when they get the opportunity, they step up, B-Rad. And man, hey, I'm proud of all Mayfield Cardinals. But this game Friday is going to be the test. Coaching staff, offense, defense, line. Everybody's going to have to stay in their heads and play fundamental football. And I believe that if we do so and keep our heads, I think, the outcome is going to shock several people. Because, I've been hearing it from the Tillman fans. Oh, we're going to run y'all. Hey, let's just see.
Yeah.
Let's just see.
That's for sure. And to your point about the combined, here's the numbers you probably were looking for, and I couldn't find, but now I found them. We're averaging 326 and a half yards a game, total offense. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're giving up 142 and a half yards per game. Okay.
We've only given up 7 points though in 2 games.
Right. We're giving up. The opponents are averaging 3.5 points a game. We're averaging 47 and a half points a game. So that's pretty decent. We're averaging 6.6 yards per rush, 9.1 yards per pass. That's pretty good. Mm-hmm. I'll take that. Mm-hmm. Okay. 122 and a half yards rushing per game, 204 yards passing a game. Average passing a game. So, and that's just 2 games. I get it. Yeah. That's a small sample size. But if we can continue in that direction, any way we keep Tillman off the scoreboard, talking about any way Mayfield's defense, which has proven to be pretty solid so far against Grace County and Christian County, any way they keep Tillman out of the end zone.
I'm going to say this. Tillman has a lot of weapons. Crow is an outstanding quarterback.
Absolutely.
We saw him last year when we did the game at the JV game, which he came away with an L. Our JV beat him. That was with Jace Houston at the helm for the JV squad. And it's just one of them things is he throws it on a string. It's beautiful, but he has a tendency to throw interceptions, just like he did at McCracken. I don't really know about the Graves game because I really didn't talk to anybody about the Graves game, but I do know that he's a great quarterback, not taking anything away from that kid. But if we can give him and we can rush him, hurry him, he's going to make some mistakes. And again, we're just going to have to capitalize on the mistakes. We have to be mistake free. Handling the ball, we can't fumble, we can't throw interceptions. But here's the deal: if we do, we forget about it and we play defense. It's just going to be fundamentally sound. And I believe the team with the least mistakes wins the ball game. B-Rad.
Yeah. In a game when a lot of people who watch high school football are calling this a toss-up. They're not really sure who to pick. So what they're saying is they feel like either team can win the game.
Yeah. Well, Tillman scored somewhere around 62 to 63 points against McCracken the first game, and then 49 or whatever the last game. So they're averaging in the 50s. We're averaging in the 40s. But I don't believe, beyond a shadow, I don't believe that it's going to be a high-scoring ball game. I think the defenses is going to take hold, and I think Mayfield, they step up defensively, and that is Mayfield of old. You know what I'm saying? Where we don't give up that many points, and that's good to see. And that's thanks to our coaching staff and everything, and our guys, because they have to execute what we're coached. So, what do you think the score is going to be Friday night?
With a tip of the cap to Nappy Yates, which this game is the 100th year anniversary of that game, we will take a 3-2 win.
Yeah, that person they gave that fun fact earlier in the day was John Williams, and he's taking that score 3-2.
Is he?
Mayfield, yeah.
We'll take it.
We'll take it for sure, and it will be all by our quarterback.
Yeah,
there we go. That'd be crazy. Gray Robbins, he'll take the 2-point safety for us, and
he'll have to kick the field goal though.
Yep. And I don't know. I've never seen, but he's got like a size 13 or 14, so who knows? But yeah, 100 reunion, and we got the win that time, and Mayfield's going to get the win. Low scoring ball game. Okay. Give us a prediction, bro.
Okay. Wow. I'm gonna say Mayfield 21-20.
Yeah, that's a good one. Now I'm gonna do a score that I don't know how they're going to get there. But I had it in my mind this whole week. I was just thinking about it, I don't know how they're going to get there, but it's going to be a field goal and maybe a safety involved. But 32-31 Mayfield.
Okay,
32-31.
I'll take that.
Yeah, and it's going to be tight. But I believe Mayfield's going to pull out. I guess it would be the upset because we're third in 2A and they're 1 in 4A. So anyway, I think we're going to win.
We're number 3 in 2A.
3.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, you said number 1.
Yeah. No, they're number 1.
They're number
in
1.
4A.
Yeah. And so, we do encourage, this is, we always encourage people to get out in the atmosphere, get out to the game.
But this is a big deal.
You got to see a Mayfield Tillman game in person, at the stadium. That's where you want to see this thing.
Yeah.
And so we encourage all the Cardinal fans, make the trip to Paducah, and let's be loud, because I know Tillman will be. I know their PA address announcer will be loud.
Pride, tradition, excellence, and we're going to bring it, and we're going to win the game.
Yeah. And if you can't make it, if you're not in town, we're Red Helmet's going to be live streaming it, and to bring you all the action. And we're looking for a big Cardinal win.
Yep.
Tomorrow night.
Yep. That's right.
Yeah.
Go Mayfield.